な時こそ笑っちまって臨むんだ。行くぞ。はい。
おめがグッジョブ。
難な時こそ笑っちまって臨むんだ。行くぞ。はい。
Happy Monday. It's Monday. It's Monday. It's only Monday. 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 Hi Ghost, congrats on being first. Hi Transfinite. Hello Hysteria with the Gamble All, and look how not rigged the gambling is. You don't know who the father of Benazir Bhutto is? How could you? Dude, Benazir Bhutto's father, that was obviously Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, a Pakistani politician who served as both the president and prime minister of Pakistan before his execution in 1988. Duh! Okay. Guys. So, it's hot. This heat wave in the area has been like a week long. Supposedly today's the last day, but they've extended it over and over. The last day used to be Thursday. I don't know what's happening. So today we are going to have a little watch party if you missed the Discord announcement, because we just finished Rue's World Quest fandub. It is concluded. Part 4 is done. We have a fancy trailer for it and everything. So we are going to watch that together. It is the epic conclusion. It is a little bit longer just because it is the conclusion and possibly the most epic part, I must say. So we are going to do the usual thing that I do. I'm going to be in my little PNG mode so y'all can't see me watching with my mouth open and my dick in my hand. I don't just do that to little anime dead boys, okay? Oh man. Context. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, right. I'm going to be in my little PNG mode and I'm going to be silent and not... Are there no feet fetishists in Shilonin's fan base? Is that what's happening? So then did you remember Shilonin trailer dropped? I did. We'll watch that after our little fandom video, because basically no one's here for the fandom videos. But it makes me feel better to watch it on stream and believe. I don't know. Luo. Oh my god, I don't know. Guys, how should my voice actor pronounce this guy's name, dude? Luo. Like that? Luo? Blah blah blah. Like, comment, and subscribe, and check out our other fandoms to support all the challenge videos on this project. Boldly step into Sarumi Island. Perhaps I believe that even illusions have feelings, and so I would do ill in allowing them to suffer in this cycle. Or perhaps I simply think that I might help Rue by breaking this perpetual ocean of fog, and in fulfilling the wishes of my ancestors, I shall be freed from the history that binds me.
Those were Miss Sumita's words, weren't they?
Yes, Lady Sumita did speak these words. When I told her that I would like to help, she suddenly gained a spark of inspiration. I did not understand what she said, but I believe that since Lady Sumita said so, then that must be how things are.
That sounds like her style, alright. Still, Paimon thinks yesterday's events have probably made Rue too angry to talk to us.
I know. Lady Sumita said that, in this manner, the bloodline spanning millennia shall...
Could we lose the verbatim quotes?
We shall. I believe that Kama, that is to say, I, can speak to him.
Well,
It's true that you do look just like the illusory Kama that we saw earlier. Rue did also mention that being unable to speak to those illusions weirded him out and worried him. So being able to talk to you should cheer him right up. But where do we find Rue?
you know, he did mention there's a few places the storm doesn't touch.
Ooh, you're right. Wakakao, Oina, and Atake. He did mention that these places wouldn't be hit by lightning under these circumstances.
And those would be his hiding spots where he'd wait out the storm.
Well, let's go looking then. Let's start with Wakukao Shoal.
Kama seems pretty enthusiastic today, eh? Huh, so the storm really doesn't reach this place. But Paimon doesn't see Rue anywhere either. Rue!
Come on, Kama, you try.
Alright.
No, not like that. We're looking for something more like, Rue, it's Kama! Where are you?
Rue, it's Kama, where are you?
Still no response. Ooh, Paimon's getting worried. Still, why is there no thunder or lightning here?
Well, since it was the Thunderbird who destroyed Surumi Island.
Oh, right! The feather from before. Yeah, that's worth a try. Since Bruce said that it's one of the Thunderbird's feathers, we might get some reaction. Yikes, be careful! What's with these monsters?
Where are you?
Lightning slash!
Pause. What the hell is this? 720? I'm disgusted. 1080, baby.
Is this a feather? Huh? What's this? Looks like a feather. Oh, whoa, be careful!
Certain emotions surge forth. You see an island blanketed by fog beneath you. You hear the voices of the tiny lives that dwell there with ease. Boars, humans, squirrels, lizards, Wenkamui. As you return to your nest, you hear an interesting tune through the curtain of falling rain. It is different from the war songs of the boars and the choruses of the fish. It is a clear song, and a moving one too.
Lumine! Hey! Lumine!
What happened?
That was close! You were just frozen to the spot back there! It flew away! What happened? Paimon was worried sick, you know.
It seems that I was drawn into the Thunderbird's memories.
The Thunderbird, the same one that destroyed Surumi Island?
I can't be sure.
If that's the case...
It's just like Lady Sumida said. The will of the Thunderbird will resurface. In that case, the voice that we heard during the battle.
It might have been the Thunderbird.
Paimon's very curious now. It's almost like the Thunderbird was looking for someone. Still, that feather sure did bring about some kind of reaction, huh?
Yes, I saw you take out a strange feather earlier. Where did you get that?
Well, this is how it went.
You relate your adventure on Amakumo Peak and the Thunderbird feather you found.
Ha, so the feathers of the Thunderbird were the basis for the Moshiro, and can summon spirits. I was told these legends by my grandfather as he taught me how to make those Moshiro.
Ooh, so you can make them, huh? Then couldn't you just make one for Lady, Sumida?
Well, because Lady Sumida did not ask. But if I should have the chance to help her in the future, I will mention this matter.
in which the feather flew away doesn't quite match up with Oina Beach or Atake Plains.
Surumi Island is in a lot of danger.
Yes, and we are on borrowed time as well. This will all start again once the thunder stops.
Yep, and Rue said that things will get real wild when the thunder starts coming down. Well, let's forget about the feather's whereabouts for now. We've got to get to the other spots where there's no thunder and look for Rue there. Alright then, next stop, Oina Beach. As long as we can talk to him, there's hope. Just as before, we should get some reaction if we use the Thunderbird's feather. Eek, here come some monsters again. Watch it! Lightning Flash! Thunderclap! Take this! Lightning Flash!
Not here either. Could it be?
It's that strange sound from before again! Bellowing thunder! Take this! This feather's just like the last one. Don't worry, Paimon will watch over you.
Emotions come forth. Once, strange objects fell from the heavens, one of which landed upon this island, after which your sky returned to its clear state. Afterward, the fog started to emerge. Though you had the power to disperse that fog, it meant little to you either way. Afterwards, those furless human beings began to gather the feathers that you shed at fixed intervals. Most puzzling behavior indeed.
Roo! We've chased the monsters away! Ah, Lumine, you're back! This one flew away too! It doesn't look like Rue's here either.
The feather's target seems to have been the mountain at the center of the island.
Kama, do you know anything about that mountain?
Mount Kana. It was where the Thunderbird reposed. That place is in fact a hollow cavern from which the Thunderbird would take off into the skies like a violet meteor that could be seen even through the fog.
It was said by the people of Surumi Island that the Thunderbird dispersed that mysterious fog to protect the island.
That's not what happened.
Eh? So you're saying
You relate the memories that came to you when you touched the feather.
that this fog wasn't created by the Thunderbird?
Perhaps our ancestors were wrong.
Well, that's understandable, considering that you could barely see the sun or moon from down here. Maybe the Thunderbird's light was the only light they'd ever see.
speaking of your ancestors,
Ah, that's right! We saw someone who looked like an ancient version of you, Kama. Here's what went down.
You talk about Sayo and Kama from earlier.
And that's what happened. They seem to be pretty friendly with Rue.
That may truly have been my ancestor.
So did the ancient Kama meet Sayo after leaving Surumi Island?
The records don't say anything about that.
Huh.
Well, where shall we go next?
We'll keep looking for Rue, of course. Let's see where the next spot is.
the Altaki Plains, I think.
Yeah, we've been there before too. Well then, let's go! Well, don't get lost now, Kama!
You need not worry. My oral and olfactory senses function well, even amidst this thick fog.
What are you, some kind of wild animal?
No.
You don't have to reply to that sort of question.
This is the last possible location.
Rue! Rue! We're here to help!
Rue!
What's that weird noise? Yikes! Monsters! Be careful! Take this!
Didn't I tell you not to come here anymore?
It's good to see that you're alright.
But this place is super dangerous. There's thunder and lightning everywhere, and if you get struck by lightning, you'll get hurt. And I don't know why, but it looks like the storm's getting scarier than before. It must be because you hurt that perch. Why did you come back?
Rue?
We brought Kama to come see you.
Kama?
I'm back.
Big brother Kama? Is that really you?
Wait, are you an illusion too, Kama?
Oh, Lady Sumida told me to say this.
Ugh.
Come on, this isn't the time for tricks.
Oh, sorry. The Kama you knew led a full life after leaving Surumi Island. His greatest regret was not being able to help you. I'm a descendant of his. Lumine, Paimon, and I are here to help you.
descendant. Are you his son then?
I'm afraid you're quite a few generations off.
Wait, I don't get it. Descendants. Does that mean that Big Brother Kama's no longer around?
It's been a long time, you know.
Oh. What happened to him after he left? I waited for so long until Surumi Island started looking like this, but he and Big Sister Sayo never returned. I've been so worried.
Well, I do know a little about what happened to the Kama you knew. If you'd like to listen, I could tell you.
That'd be great.
Kama tells Rue some things about his family history. Paimon assists in helping him omit parts that are not positive or hard for children to understand.
So many things happened in the outside world, huh? I never knew that the world beyond the fog was so big, or that it had so many people.
The unchanging nature of Surumi Island is the abnormal thing here.
Yup, and that's why we're here to help.
Help? But you destroyed the purges and made Kapatsu angry! If the ceremony goes smoothly and she accepts me and her sacrifice, then everything will be fine again!
That might not be what the Thunderbird wants.
But how would you know, Lumine? You haven't met Kapatsu! She hasn't come back in so long. She must be angry.
I can't say this for sure, but...
Let's give it a try.
Curious tunes, tiny human. Afraid not of thunder and storms.
Huh? Is this the first time I met Kapatsu? The adults in the village all said that I can bring peace to thunder and storms.
Huh, this memory is clearer than before. Is that because Rue's here?
I was too embarrassed to sing in the village, so I came here to practice. Do you like it?
Before you humans learned to make fire, the thundering storm had already swept across the ocean alongside me. With but a flap of my wings, purple lightning will tear through the clouds like serpents. My cry shakes the ocean depths and heart of the earth. I have heard the songs of the trees, the strains of the cloud and rain, and the melodies sung by the blue flying dragon of the far north. I have heard every trembling chorus of fox and rabbit and worm as I descended upon the land. But your song is special. It is different from that of the boar, the fish, and the Wenkamui.
You're speaking all funny. I don't get it. But I guess you like my song then?
I do not know. I only know that I have never heard it before.
Well, then I shall sing you another tune, when you come again with thunder and rain.
Your lives are fragile and puny. Perhaps you shall already have turned to dust before I remember this matter. But if you have not, then you shall sing for me again.
Everything you say is so complicated. Oh, yes, my name's Rue. What's yours? Everyone in the village calls you Great Thunderbird, but you must have a name, right?
A name?
Well, that is, what should I call you? I mean, if I want to sing for you again and I call out to you, what shall I call out?
I do not know. She gave me a name long ago, but I have forgotten it. I do not need such things, nor have any dared to summon me thusly.
Well, how about this then? Grandpa Mata taught me a few new words in the Ishine script today. Let me try using them to give you a new name. Oh, this should do. And so I gave her the name Kana Kapatsu. let's name you Kanakapatsu then.
Ridiculous. Still, it matters not to me.
Well, it's decided then. I need to get back now or the adults will worry. I'll definitely sing for you again.
Perhaps I shall forget you immediately, Ro.
Well, I won't forget. See you!
Oh, it's you.
away.
Hello there, old friend.
It flew off to me. Since we got mods here activating the alerts, because those are the only ones I couldn't turn off. Hello. Archie's satisfactorying right now. How come you're never able to play when I'm free? But hi, by the way.
Oh, it's you. Hello there, old friend.
Hi. So anyway, we're watching a thing, so all these sound alerts and stuff are turned off. I think I got most of them, except for the mods,
Oh,
like
it's
Pineapple
you. Hello there,
and
old
Foggers
friend.
and Paradiddle. That you're playing Until Dawn VR. That's a once a week thing. I was gonna play either Thursday or Friday this week. So hey, are we playing games Thursday or Friday? I'll play Until Dawn on not that day. Why don't you have any puntos? Wait, actually, that's weird. Why don't you have any puntos? Pineapple just gave some to everybody. You're flying back Thursday night, so free. Wait, what? Flying back. Wait, where are you? See how long you haven't been here. Yeah, but also you just gave Foggers points. Maybe it didn't register yet. That's super weird. You're just always broke. Conference in LA. Oh, what? Wait, are you leaving tomorrow or something? Because you're gaming right now, aren't you? How come I never get sent anywhere for conferences? Hey, Pineapple, how come we never get sent anywhere for any conferences? I'm not sure I want to be sent anywhere for conferences for our jobs. We're not important enough. Yeah, Paradiddle's too important. Actually, I'm not so sure if Fongers gets called out to conferences as often as being called out to, I don't know, save the company. Whoa, what is this? I haven't seen this yet. Oh, 7TV. God, it's hideous. Oh, it's Halloweeny. I wonder what it used to be. But anyways, oh, I think I also saw a super sneaky Twitch sub. I see you didn't activate the alert like a little sneaky, but the AI chatbot knows. And thank you, I appreciate it. Was it with your Prime sub? The free support for your buddies! Thank you. Whoa, you're rich! What are you gonna do with it? You can't gamble it. There's a cooldown. Anyway, we're gonna get back to this fan-dubbed quest that we got going. It's Jesus, it's long! So that we can actually get to the rest of things that I had planned for stream. There's so much gameplay to do. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking and continue providing director's cut fun facts. Mount Kana.
Are those Kapatzer's memories?
She always remembered you.
Well, you did give her a name after all.
She also remembered my promise to sing for her again. But if that's the case, why did everyone become like this? Why did the village become like this? Did we anger Kapatzer by not performing the ceremony correctly?
I don't think that's what the Thunderbird was mad about.
I see. I understand now, more or less. Well then, I suppose our next stop is Mount Kana.
But that's sacred ground. We can't set foot there. And Lumine, Paimon, you've already come around 3 times and yet things haven't gotten better.
Well, you're the one who talked about the rule of 3. Good omens must occur 3 times for good fortune to truly descend.
And you must forge past obstacles 3 times to succeed on the 4th. You know what? Paimon still thinks it should be called the Rule of 4 instead.
Maybe you're right, Paimon.
True. You've already met with 3 difficulties, Limine, Paimon.
That we have.
Alright. I believe you. And since Kama's descendant has also returned, this must mean that good things are in store for us. But if nothing good happens, I'll be very, very mad, you hear?
Of course. Let's go then.
Another monster? Huh, it looks just like the one we saw in Amakumo Peak. Kama, take room and run!
Way ahead of you.
You can do it, Lumine! Paimon!
Dare you do this to Rue?
We're sorry, don't be mad! Wait, what? I'm not sorry, we're not involved in this!
Rue's song.
Calm down! It's been thousands of years since then!
Why?
You gotta make this guy pipe down a bit, Lumine. Well, that's finally over. Phew, Paimon really broke a sweat back there.
Uh-huh. And you were doing the fighting, eh?
Oh, come on! Paimon's paws were getting all clammy watching you fight.
Wow, I saw everything. That was so cool, Lumine. So cool.
I do this all the time.
You truly were impressive. That was very eye-opening.
Paimon's still concerned about something. Why would there be this sort of monster here?
We fought one before, back on Amakumo Peak.
Yeah, Paimon remembers that one too, but we seem to be forgetting something important.
The feather.
Ooh, that's right.
What's this got to do with feathers?
So earlier, we took a commission from the Adventurers Guild and went to Sarai Island to investigate.
You recount what happened back then on Seidai Island.
Talking cat?
Wow, a talking cat? Really?
That's not the main point. So while we were investigating Amakumo Peak, we defeated a monster just like this one. After which, we got this special feather.
Oh, so that's where you got your Thunderbird feather, Lumine?
That means that the thunder manifestations that appeared here and on Amakumo Peak must have something to do with the Thunderbird.
If Sumina were here, she'd say something like...
This sounds like good foreshadowing material.
Huh. Funny.
You don't look like you found it funny, Kama.
No, I did find it quite amusing.
Still, Paimon thinks we've got a good picture of what's going on now, eh, Lumine?
Well, almost, but...
True, we should go confirm our suspicions anyway. That said, Paimon thinks we've more or less got it already. Well then, let's use the Thunderbird feather we got on Amakumo Peak.
Since you have allowed this one and only song to flow in blood into this earth, then until I, Kana Kapatsir, hear that human, Rue's song once more, may these lands fall under an eternal catastrophe!
So that's what happened.
It's as I thought. It's a bit more extreme than I imagined.
Huh? So that's what happened? And here I thought. I thought Kapatsu had forgotten about all this. I thought that this happened because she didn't approve of the ceremony, because she didn't like me.
You said that she was your friend.
Friends don't forget their friends' words that easily. She's been waiting for you to sing for her all this time.
Yes, you're right. I did tell her that I would sing for her. But I haven't seen her in an awful long time now.
Should we tell him, that the Thunderbird was killed on Sarai Island?
How should we put this? This will be tough.
So, Rue?
The Thunderbird has...
Migrated to Sarai Island.
Yeah, that's right! Didn't we tell you before that we saw this huge storm cloud in a shattered mountain on Sarai Island? That's where the Thunderbird lives now! We wanted to go up to Amakumo Peak and see the awesome face of the great Thunderbird!
But the Thunderbird was super busy.
That's right! And she's had lots of baby Thunderbirds, too! They're all up in the clouds right now, though, and they don't come down much.
Baby Thunderbirds?
So there's this vortex-like storm cloud over Sarai Island?
Yeah, that's formed by Kapatsir and the little Thunderbirds as they play and fly in circles.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, I've never seen it with my own eyes, but it already sounds unbelievably amazing. Kapatzer must have been even mightier than I imagined.
And we did say before that we'd go outside on adventures together, didn't we?
Yes, I remember. You did say that we'd go see other places, Lumine.
Wanna go to Sarai Island together?
Even if she's, busy and you can't see her.
Wow, could I really?
That's right. It was our agreement.
Awesome! But I've tried leaving Surumi Island before, and I always end up back here again.
That is a bit of a problem.
There has to be a way. Let's discuss the matter.
Paimon would like to ask Kama some things as well. Hang on a second, Rue.
Alright.
Kama,
What is it?
were you about to say that the Thunderbird is dead or something?
What? No. I was going to talk about a story that Lady Sumida told me. Who do you take me for, seriously? How could I tell a child like Rue such a thing?
Come on, Paimon. Have a little faith.
But Paimon was just, well... enough already. So about getting Rue off Surumi Island. He says that he can't leave this place.
Perhaps Surumi Island sustains his existence in some way.
If that's the case... From what we learned so far, the strange happenings on Surumi Island were caused by the Thunderbird destroying it. It feels like we can follow this line of reasoning to find a solution.
We could use the Thunderbird's feathers.
Paimon gets what you're trying to say, Lumine. If the state of Surumi Island now is due to ley line disorders caused by the Thunderbird's power, then this feather, which also has that same power, might be able to sustain Rue's existence. Are we on the same page?
Very clever, Paimon.
Of course.
You know what? I think you'd get along with Lady Sumida just fine.
Paimon's not sure if you're complimenting us or...
She told me a story once about a god of fertility who dwelt within the wheat fields and who would travel afar with a human.
Paimon doesn't want to be mean or anything, but you're picking up her habit of going off topic, Kama. But whatever the case, since we've decided what to do, let's just give it a try. It's better than nothing after all.
Agreed. Well, if you don't mind, I shan't accompany you on this particular trip. I'd like to take this opportunity to have a look at the place where my ancestors once stayed.
But it's storming outside.
I know. I'll be fine, don't worry. I mean, we live in Inazuma. Stormy days are our bread and butter.
You're back.
Ready to go?
Yep, anytime.
Well then, touch this Thunderbird's feather first.
For good luck? Sure.
And now we're off to Sarai Island.
Yep, let's go. This is great. I'm going on an adventure with you. So, up there, that's...
That's Amakumo Peak. That's the Thunderbird's territory.
That's right. The Thunderbird, Kapatsir's up there in the sky. She's a little busy and can't come down to hear you sing, but if you do, Paimon's sure she'll hear you.
Lumine... Paimon? Actually, I know all about it. Or should I say I've guessed what happened to Kapatsir? And to me.
Oh. Well, Rue, we...
No, it's alright. I'm so glad I got to know you. I mean, you even got me off Surumi Island to see the world outside. I could never have imagined that I could do this in the past. You're both really awesome. Clouds in the sky, the super special grass, and the rocks in the air. These are all Kapatsir's doing, right? She's so cool, too. Even the air smells different. I mean, I'm not used to it, but it's amazing. Well then, the weather's not the same anymore, but I've come to sing you a song, Kapatzer. I sure haven't sung in a long time. That was great! I'm sure Kapatzer heard me too.
I'm sure she did.
Let's head back then. I'd like to send this feather back to Kapatzer's home. How strange. I've only been away for a while, but it feels like it's been ages. I'm back, and so is Kapatzer. It's so beautiful. If only I could have seen such sights together with everyone. But I'm happy to just be able to do it with you two. Still, the world beyond the fog is amazing. I never knew the sky was so high up or so large. I wonder what the places Kama went to were like.
We can go see those places.
That's right! The world outside is a really big place. We've met lots of interesting and nice people along the way, too. You'll hit it off with them in no time. There's loads and loads of awesome food, too. Sweet madame, salmon tofu, sticky honey roast.
Oh, sweet madame sound like they'll be great.
That's right! We've had a ton of those in our journey, haven't we, Lumine? Ooh, yeah! We also met a certain tone-deaf bard during our journey. He loves music, too. Paimon's sure you two would be the best of friends. Maybe you'll even perform together in Mondstadt City Square. And we can take you on adventures. Lumine's a real ace at that. We'll go to all sorts of places like the super high up Wangshu Inn. There's also the Grand Murakami Shrine, which is way up high too, and has a big tree that looks like a kitsune. And we can go to Sangamiya Shrine on Watsutsumi Island. That place looks like something out of a dream.
Yep, I know. And I'd love to follow you all outside as well. Thank you, Lumine. Paimon. It's all thanks to you that I was able to fulfill my promise with Kapatzer. And I guess everyone doesn't look all weird anymore. I'm sorry. I thought that you'd broken the purchase, and I blamed you for that, even though you're both good people.
It's alright. We've been on lots of adventures and gotten ourselves into a ton of misunderstandings. Don't take it to heart. And even if you don't want to travel with us, we've got friends who'll take care of you. We know a young lady your age in Mondstadt's Knights of Favonius. So, please leave Surumi Island with us, Rue.
When we went to Sarai Island to sing for Kapatzer, I could feel that a piece of me was in that feather. That's why I'd like you to take that feather of hers on your travels. This way I can travel with the two of you as well. We'll even bring Kapatzer with us too. We'll go see the outside world, and we'll hear what songs they have to sing.
What?
Paimon.
Yep, you don't have to worry about me. It was great going outside, but it was real tiring too. I'd like to rest for a bit. You can go on ahead first. Oh, that's right. Could you please thank Big Brother Kama for me?
We will. See you around.
Yep, let's meet again. We'll definitely meet again. You know what? This story is even more bizarre than the plot of the Chronicles of the Sea of Fog working title. Also, stop calling me Lady this and Lady that already. You're an important friend of mine.
Understood, Lady Sumida.
Oh, come on. Should I call you a pedant for the ages, or...
Hello there.
Oh my! Oh my! It's the legendary Lumine! And Paimon's a legendary Paimon! Huh. Funny. Shouldn't she make some retort at this juncture? This feels like we're departing from her character profile somehow.
Character profile?
Basically, that's what we call a combination of image, traits, and history. Characters must adhere to the behavior prescribed in their profiles, or they will seem... well, out of character.
People aren't machines, you know.
Sorry.
So, what about Rue?
Rue says he's thankful to you.
Is that so? I see.
Wait, what happened? Why am I the only person who seems out of the loop here? Never mind. Let's not stand around here. A change of scenery is in order, I think.
How about Kiminami Restaurant? I agreed to take Paimon out for a good meal.
Sure, I'll pay. Consider this treat courtesy of a future contracted writer with Yae Publishing House and winner of the This Novel is Amazing grand prize! I haven't tried Anna's cooking in a long time, too. Well then, anything you want to eat? Don't be shy now. You too, Kama. As for me, I'll start with the tri-flavored skewer.
You have a rather sumptuous meal. During this time, you tell Sumida about what happened on Tsurumi Island.
Thank you, Miss Sumida.
It's no problem. I've been troubling you all this time after all. The commission has been successfully completed. Indeed, I'd say the results far surpass my expectations. I'd only wanted to get one Mashro at first to use as reference for my writing. But thanks to your perseverance, I not only got that, but also the story of the Sea of Fog and of the millennia-spanning wait of a young lad on Tsurumi Island. If my writing was better, this story would win me the This Novel is Amazing grand prize for sure! But Kama's also changed quite a bit. I'd say that these are all far more important than the completion of the Chronicles of the Sea of Fog working title.
You've also met some important friends. We didn't have a chance to travel with Rue, but like you said, we'll definitely meet again.
He'll keep his word.
Yep, I'm sure he will. After all, he waited so long just to keep his other promise. Well then, Miss Sumida, when will we get to read the Chronicles of the Sea of
Fog? I've decided to stop writing it for now.
Wait, what? But we worked so hard to...
No, it's not an issue with you. Please don't misunderstand. I wish to go traveling next.
To gather more reference material?
I learned something very important during this commission. In the years prior to this, I lived only to create and write. I learned fishing from Kunjira to write about a character who fishes for a living. His character profile was that of a masterful warrior who secluded himself in a fishing village and lived a peaceful life there until...
Ahem.
Oh, alright. Sorry, I almost went off topic again. So, in order to better describe parties conducting illicit activities under a fictional national lockdown, Kama and I created a smuggling network that bypassed the Outlander Affairs Agency.
You have a really impressive drive.
Well, it was mostly Kama's doing. And we just started that work due to a writing bottleneck, which eventually resulted in the collapse of that network. I've always been like this. I stopped fishing because I stopped writing that fisherman character. I went to apprentice at the Grand Narukami Shrine because I wanted to write about a shrine maiden's work. But I understand now that I cannot just live, learn, travel, and adventure for the sake of writing novels. I must live, learn, travel, adventure, and extract stories from there, from which I shall write novels. Kama was not born as the last son of the Surumi Island for the sake of a story, nor did Bruce stay in the Sea of Fog for so many years to be featured in a tale. And that's not why the two of you adventure and travel either, right? When I heard Miss Catherine describe your adventures, I thought to myself that you're just like the main character Kino in Kino's travels and her companion Hermos. The only difference is that no one has written your story. You are the story itself. A pair of outlanders who don't quite fit in anywhere, whose names are Lumine and Paimon. They stride across many lands and meet all sorts of people. They are drawn into all kinds of wicked plots and all manners of cruel wars, and each one of their adventures shall coalesce into shining gold. As Paimon has mentioned before, such a blurb would definitely suit you two. As such, aside from asking you two to help me gather reference material, I also wanted to understand you more, so that I might find the seeds of a story in the future. And I think I found it. The seeds of a story are to be found in life and one's travels, and not in the character profiles, flowcharts, setting maps, and definitely not in things that you learn just to learn how to write them. As such, I've decided to stop writing and start traveling. Until the time comes when the story begins to sprout, and then I'll have an easy win in the This Novel is Amazing competition and become a writer contracted by Yai Publishing House. Kama, will you come with me? We don't know where we're going, nor do we know when we'll return to Inazuma. We might even encounter many dangers, but that's exactly why I'd like you to stay by my side. Of course, it's fine if you're not willing. I mean, everyone has their own life to lead.
I don't mind. No, that's not right. I'm more than willing. Let me come with you.
Kama's really changed.
That's great! Then let's be off!
So suddenly?
Well, a real journey is one that's full of pleasant surprises and little accidents, right?
This might be a bit too surprising, but still, please take care of yourselves.
No worries. I'm sure we'll be alright no matter what happens, so long as Kama's around.
Take care.
Thank you. Goodbye.
If we should meet again, then let's do so where the sunset meets the sea. Then I'll see if your soul, which shines so clearly like a diamond's, has had any dust laid upon it or not. It's the famous...
Thank you for the follow. We are watching a Genshin fandom video that we have created. We're almost done with it.